patients. So over to you,
Thank
Nilesh.
you so much, sir. Thank you for this great opportunity, and thank you, LOC, for making such a wonderful arrangement throughout the conference. I'm Dr. Nilesh Kumar, and I'm going to talk about retinal wide field imaging in routine walk-in patient. And these are my financial disclosures, but this is not a Zeiss sponsor talk. I am just talking because I have this machine and I love the workflow. So why should one listen? Because there are almost four questions that I keep being asked when I tell them that I have bought this machine, that is Zeiss Claris 700. First thing is, in the age of combined machine where in OCT you are getting a fundus camera, why you are buying a 65 lakh rupees worth of fundus camera standalone? Just because it is a workhorse. If you use your OCT machine as a fundus camera, it is going to break down, the laser head is going to go away, and the CMC costs are very exorbitant. Standalone fundus camera can be used very effectively in such scenario where you have a high workload. Will it improve my workflow? And this is I'm going to demonstrate how it has done so for my practice. Will it create a value add in my diagnosis? That also I'll show. And then we will talk about how financially viable this entire journey will be. So Zeiss Claris 700 is an ultra wide field view. In two images you are going to get 200 degree worth of fundus imaging. It is true color, not a pseudo color, so you get exactly what. And if you are going to go for a patient education, true color helps a lot. The resolution is excellent. We will see that it has FA, ICG is coming, and then it has fundus autofluorescence, and in conjunction with Forum, I'll show what Forum is. First comparing, this is an Optos image actually, but you can see the amount of data we are getting in a single click in these kind of system. What you're going in with your 90D or a slit lamp evaluation with 90D, and then a traditional fundus camera of 45 degree, how much more data you are going to get in that. But if you mostly we get this notion that we are going to miss periphery, even if it is wide field, we are not going to see till aura. But entire ETDRS is based on just this small the white circle that we are seeing. The entire ETDS treatment is based on that only. So if we are getting much beyond that, I don't think we are going to miss much of pathologies. And obviously, if it is high myopic, you will have to screen lattice, then you will have to do indentation. So that is that we can't replace. So it should not be without a viewing system at your desk. Whatever machine you are buying, if you are going to use it for all your patient, you have to see the image at your desk. You can't go to fundus camera for each patient. So this is why I invested in this machine, because it has Forum. So as you can see, all the patient, like my EMR, this is a screen that is open, and all the patient data keeps coming. And I click on one name and I can see both the fundus at the same time. So I know if this patient is there, I only have to dilate the right eye, because that has cataract and I'm not going to see details, and I have to grade the cataract. Left eye I don't need to dilate, and this way the patient is actually, they can return back to their work with one eye and they are not cribbing that much. So understanding the economics, earlier what was happening is patient was getting auto-ref, then going to optometrist, primary examination, consultant dilatation. It was going to take 4.5 hours. With this, the waiting time, the patient turnover time is around 15 to 20 minutes for me now. And that way, the number of patients I am seeing is much more. I have improved around 8 to 10 patients I am seeing on daily basis, from what I was seeing before this. So that has paid for itself. So as you can see, dilated patient has come down from 20 to 25%, from 100% of patients that were getting dilated at my center. That has generated an additional revenue of 1 lakh. And then the patient who are agreeing for intervention is again giving me additional 1 lakh, so 2 lakh. And the EMI I am paying is 1.2 lakh for this. So 80,000 profit I am making every month from this machine. So that way it makes financially a viable sense. So if you are a high volume person, meticulous in your examination, and not a retina specialist, if you are a general ophthalmologist also, this system or this implementation will help you. So let's see some patients. This is a routine patient, walks in, no systemic history. You can see a small cotton wool spot on the side. That's it. There was no other hypertensive retinopathy sign. Once we see, we go to this red-free image, you can see there are small cotton wool spot and a small bleed, micro bleeds. This patient was having a BP of 160 by 90. He was diagnosed as hypertensive just because we had got this machine. Otherwise, I would not have dilated. He came for a presbyopic correction. I could have seen disc and macula through undilated pupil and left him. But this, he was put on the antihypertensive. A patient with chronic CSCR came, that you can see, acute CSCR with a nice inferior collection of fluid. These are just images, those are in routine practice. So this is a patient of serpiginous choroiditis that came to us. I don't need to dilate this patient for routine monitoring. First time I dilated, but every week when she is coming for a follow-up, I don't need to dilate and see. I just can take an image, take an autofluorescence and just compare how it is improving. And this patient, we started on height treatment because we can see macula is being spared in this autofluorescence. So this patient has high hope of getting a good vision at the end of treatment, but sadly this patient doesn't have. Again, a case of chronic serpiginous choroiditis, multifocal RPE losses there. So other eye of that patient. So these routine patients are having unusual presentations. So there are multiple scenarios. I can keep on going. This I just want to highlight. ROP screening can also be done. This is a 15 days old baby, dilated and taken. And came for ROP screening, was having coloboma, so I have done the imaging. This is not that I have something I have done. LVPI has an entire atlas with Zeiss Claris of ROP imaging, so that can also be done. This machine is that fast and that good. Thank you so much for this.
So how is it advantageous over the Pentacam?
Ma'am, Pentacam is corneal topography. The Optos,
Sorry,
Optos,
about the Optos, yeah.
Optos, yeah, ma'am. So Optos is having, right now they have come with the true color, but before that it was a pseudo color image. So it was having a hue of green. So when you are going to tell the patient every time, the patient was not able to understand what it is. And then they don't have a forum. So the images don't come to you on your screen, it comes in a printout format. So you can't zoom, you can't pinpoint a pathology like that. So every time you will have to move to your fundus camera room and see the image.
You can do that with a simple fundus imaging, and you can enlarge that image and you get.
But you will have to. Screen. But you will have, for each patient you will have to go to your fundus camera.
You can get it on your screen also. You can connect it with your screen or video like that.
Yeah, it is not available. It is not available for Optos. It is not available. It is only available for Spectralis, Heidelberg, and Zeiss right now. Hubert and Nidec are coming with it. Probably Optos will also come up with, because otherwise what is happening is screen mirroring. But again, if your fundus camera is say 2 rooms beyond, then you will have to run an entire HDMI cable to your screen. So that becomes a hassle.
Has it improved your workflow and patient compliance?
Yes, sir. So every time, most of the patients that I have shown, they when they are in fundus room, they see their image and they are walking and they are telling me, sir, the bleed has come back for diabetic retinopathy. The bleed has come back. Just inject me. So I don't have to do anything. Before entering, they know that they have to get the treatment.
So you can show the
comparatively,
yeah. On the same screen.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
For better understanding.
Yeah. So it is like I am a retina person, but I am practicing as general ophthalmologist because I am tier 3 city, and it works for general ophthalmologists. That's why I put this talk in this rather than in a retina session.
Is in this, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Because